This is the basic representation of a decomposition reaction where a compound breaks into two simpler compounds or its constituents A and B. So let's take some more examples of chemical equation.
Now, let's take some examples of decomposition reaction. Like calcium carbonate. When calcium carbonate is heated, it breaks into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. That is quicklime, calcium oxide. Now, this is a very important reaction because calcium oxide which is produced, that is quicklime, that is produced, has a vast used in many industries. Okay, so this is a very important reaction. It is used frequently in the industries. Next is compound ferrous sulfate. When ferrous sulfate is heated, then it breaks into ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. Here some gases are evolved, like in earlier equation carbon dioxide was evolving. Here with ferric oxide, this is a solid substance. Here calcium oxide was solid substance. And sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide are removed by, or you can say released in the gaseous state. We can easily predict these gases by their pungent smell. And next is lead nitrate. Lead nitrate is a compound, when it is heated, it breaks into lead oxide that we get in the solid state, and lead oxide plus nitrogen dioxide gas is released plus oxygen gas is also released. How we can identify some gases? Some gases are identified by their specific color, some are identified by their pungent smell or different kind of activities. Like oxygen supports burning, carbon dioxide you can say puts off any splinter, burning a splinter. Similarly, nitrogen dioxide has a brown color, very specific color, very easy to recognize it. Now, in these reactions, what we see here, one more example, decomposition by heat. So, by all these reactions, you can see here that we are using to decompose by substance by heating. This delta symbol represents heating. Okay, so decomposition by heating is called thermal decomposition. Now, I have one more example for you, like this water, the electrolysis process, or it is also called electrolytic decomposition. When water electricity is passed through it, it breaks into hydrogen gas and oxygen gas is its constituents. Okay, so the decomposition reaction which is done by using electricity, that is called electrolysis. See, what is electrolysis? Electrolysis means electric plus lysis means breaking. Okay, so by breaking of bonds by using electricity. Similarly, with the one more example of that, we have here silver chloride. If it is left open in sunlight, okay, no use of any external heat, no electricity, just open in open sunlight, it will break into its constituents. Silver, you will get in the silver color of solid substance, which is silver particles, and chlorine gas will be released. This decomposition by using sunlight is called photochemical decomposition. Okay, so I hope that decomposition reactions are clear in everybody's mind. Now, one more important thing we have observed, what we observe in these reactions. So the observation is very important observation, that in all above reactions, energy is absorbed in various manners. For example, in above reactions, heat was provided. Then here electricity was given, and here sunlight was used. So somehow some energy is used in form of heat, electricity or sunlight, or you can say the light energy also. Such reactions in which heat is absorbed, or you can say that energy is absorbed for reaction to take place, is called endothermic reaction or endothermic process. So all these reactions are also example of endothermic process.
So here it represents the endothermic reaction. Its two important points, that it breaks bond by using energy and it feels cold when you touch the result.